Well, hello. I assume you are here because you wanna see my fantastic and absolutely originally so tank sorcerer build, not exaggerating at all, correct? Never mind that, so let's start with gear, shall we? 2 pieces Nerienith. I am sorry, I mean Nerieneth. 3 pieces of Songs of Lemay, 2 pieces of Alessia's Bulwark jewelry. Take any other than what shit I have there. It could be pretty much 3 pieces of ebony or endurance and rest on weapons. However, I use Death's Wind there, and yes, this is kinda for maximal resistance. It's really just personal preference. What do you wanna choose? 4 rings. With such build you gonna do plenty of heavy attacks because of lack of regeneration, but that's what's heavy armor all about every now and then anyway. And the fact that this is a sorcerer gives you even bonus to your heavy attacks, at least as long as you have that sweet spellbound armament active on both bars. I will show you a trick. See that? Holy shit, I wish this was my character. Oh wait. It is. Lol. Very well, next here we got stuff such as skills. That's right, you gonna be pretty skilled to be able to use this beast build. Just kidding, it's easy as fuck about race. There is not much to choose from. I strongly recommend races which has natural bonus to health, such as Orc, Nord, Imperial, which I don't have, and also Lusty Argonian Tank. I mean, they have quite a bonus when you drink a potion, which I like, and I'd bet I am not alone in that. Also, Argonians like to swim in mud. That's a funny fact. Yeah, and I doubt next Elder Scrolls is going to be Argonia. What a nonsense. It must be obvious even to a horse that Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be on Auridon for sure. I think, will it? Leave your opinion in comments, guys, if anyone is watching this, of course. Yeah, and here we go. Ransack as taunt. Shattering, prison for holding mobs. Armaments. Shield assault as gap closer. Dark deal for heal. And Greater Storm Atro, for damage and or stun. Other bar, arrow narrage. Poison injection, armaments. Hurricane. Critical surge and absorption field. The point of this build is to do enough damage to be able to heal yourself thanks to critical surge, because when you have surge active, critical damage you deal heals you. Makes sense? No? Don't answer. It looks strange talking to monitor, or if you are watching this on a phone, I mean, who am I to tell people what should they do? Actually, now when I think about it, I assume it's common for people not to be quiet when they, for example, playing some games, but to the point. So you use surge, activate hurricane, stun mobs in front of you with shattering, prison, which by the way, also heals you a bit thanks to that one passive ability from dark magic. Use arrow and basically do heavy attacks, while holding enemies on place and having or dot on them, but keep in mind this is largely PvE build. Running this in PvP is not recommended. At least I tried and I sucked a dick in PvP. You gonna play with group, just can't go solo. And there, see. When enemy enters this ring, it has potential to heal you. Paradoxically, more enemies are attacking you, more it heals you. So keep that surge up. As soon as it expires, you'll feel it. You have to spam Dark Deal a few times in such situations, if you see your health drop too quickly, or just use potion. I would recommend just blue or green food of maximal health, just because Dark Deal transforms our magicka into health and stamina, which is pretty much everything we as tank can ask for. Now I am going to show you something more exciting. It will be basically just a more practical part of this video. Look at those kitties, they wanna cuddle my fucking face off. If you know this boss, you know how annoying they can be. They just jump at you. What a fucking manners to just jump at a person. Surge, hurricane, dark deal. And keep that shield ready. I could kill this boss, but because as tank I don't have very high DPS, it would took about a damn hour, but you can solo bosses with this build. So maybe this wouldn't take an hour, but half of it I have seen a few people tanking with a Sorcs, but usually, always when it's some veteran dungeon or something that really matters, you see Dragonk Knight, and I don't get it. Sure, Mag DK can survive a lot, but if you have a choice, you see every class can tank. And Sork is no exception. Just have 15 points in stamina and magicka and rest in health. That's what I forgot to show in video. Hurricane gives us a little advantage because it strengthens our physical resistance, but that's not enough. Constant healing is what really matters. Sometimes I get lucky any minor set procs, and it does a little bit of 4 damage in a small area, but you don't have to have it. Any other damage set would do as well, for example Vorkan Scoria, or any of those new sets, such as Velidrith. Sounds kinda strange to have it on tank, but it can be useful. This boss has potential to do shit ton of damage in small amount of time. See that? What a dash. Have to shake him off if I wanna show you my champion points, because otherwise this boss stops at nothing. And health at maximum. Imagine how crappy it would be if I had vigor instead of dark deal. Wouldn't survive this encounter probably. Well, on my Nightblade tank, I use vigor along with bone shield. It can be amazing if you time it right. Use vigor, and then bone shield, which prevents you from being damaged, and vigor, being heal over time as it is, can heal you. Tower, magician, warlord, bashing focus, lover, tenacity, arcanist, moonkill shadow, tumbling, shadow ward. Apprentice, blessed, elfborn with those damn pointy ears, elemental expert. Atronach, melee weeping expert, yeah, just that. Ritual, you don't need stuff here that much. Mighty, piercing, procure strikes, or just all into mighty. Steed, spell shield. Lady, hardy, elemental defender. Lord, expert defender, heavy armor focus, quick recovery.